Oh. So outside of me stumbling out of my tent this morning, I didn't do really much of an intro, but here's the campsite. There's a little bear box, animal box. It's the entrance right there. There's that overpass bridge thing. Set up my tent right there, and then the fireplace. Some makeshift benches. So the cool thing about here, I don't know how long those dog treats have been in there, but a lovely trail angel named Janie put 2 completely full jugs of water last night, and they put their number and everything so you could text them and thank them. So I did that. So thank you, Janie. If you see this, it is I. Oh, let me get this open real quick. All right, and here was the logbook. Inside of here, 2 pens, a scissors, and a little Jesus. Yeah, a ton of logs, and it seems like Janie has been doing this for quite a long time. So thank you, Janie. I am signed in there. I might leave a business card, but my wallet's in my bag. Guess I won't. Oh, jeez. There we go. Now I am off. It is like 11:30, probably. I slept really long, way longer than I wanted to. So now I'm off. I'm gonna keep my GoPro charging for a while, unless I see something happen. Then I'll turn it back on. But I have quite a ways to go, and honestly, I don't know if once again I will make it before the sun goes down. But that is all on me. I slept like a baby. Not really. Well, I guess, yeah, a baby, because they wake up a gajillion times in the night. There was a little critter, probably a bird, that was jumping around the leaves in the middle of the night, like for hours. And then I think 11:30, I heard footsteps, and it sounded like a person. It sounded like some person's footsteps. They walked up to where my bear bag was, and then walked into camp. I assumed they looked at my tent, saw somebody was there, and then just walked off. Didn't say anything, didn't make any noise, just their footsteps. But then I think 6 o'clock, someone who was jogging came up and went past the campsite. I don't think they came into the campsite, but they went past it for sure. And they just jogged away. And it's funny because on this trail, it's completely silent once you hit the sand. Finish that stretch. Now I turn to the right. So I was in the middle of thinking, like, why, how did I sleep? How long did I sleep? From 9 to 10, so like 12, 13 hours, probably. And I was like, well, I mean, I was exhausted, all that stuff. I did wake up in the middle of the night, all that stuff. No, it's because I worked. Duh. And I didn't get proper sleep. Anyways, I just turned the corner. I really prefer the straight roads over these bends. And I think after this bend, I have like a straight road for like 1 or 2 miles. which is gonna be phenomenal. Look at that. Absolute masterful stretch of road. Oh, I love it. I freaking love it. No traces of buildings anywhere. No agriculture, nothing. Just a sandy road and the metal trees. I'm enjoying my mangoes. Since I have you, I forgot to say what I did this morning. Got out of bed, filled up my water, packed up camp. But for breakfast, I did not want to spend some time boiling water for my oats. So, took some of the water, put it in with the oats, and had cold oatmeal. Like those pre-made oats, like what are they called? I don't know. Oats after dark? I don't know. No idea. But man, I love oatmeal. Let me tell you what. Warm, cold. I love oatmeal. It was so good. Oh, it hit the spot. I am at my next bend in the road. I have about an hour and a half till I reach the road. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing the Osceola experimental forest due to having woken up late and the plans that I have today. I was meeting with my parents over at Ocean Pond, but if I meet with them and stay for an hour, I wouldn't be getting to my campsite till 10 maybe. So I still have about 1 or 2, maybe even 3 hours till I even get to the experimental forest. Because of that, they're gonna pick me up. I'm gonna bypass the experimental forest. That was a snake. Hi, snake. Hope you're not coming to me. I beat your ass. This does give me time to charge up my stuff. I'll spend an hour or 2 at Ocean Pond, and then I'll be able to actually make it to my campsite and enjoy the campsite instead of just hitting the sack as soon as I got there. Because man, let me tell you, I was so exhausted last night. So exhausted. I got to camp, didn't make a fire, didn't eat dinner. I had my little elevation bar, and that was it. Hit the hay. I just saw a white vehicle go right up ahead from right to left, so I think I'm by some sort of main road. My chariot awaits. What the hell? You're not my chariot, you're a freaking van. Who's sending Amazon deliveries out here? Ah, that dust cloud. Got dropped off along the road. The path is that way. On my way to the shelter. I've got about 5 hours to make 5 miles. There's hog pen. I hope there's a sidewalk, but it's not looking like it. So I might have to be quick. Where's the blaze? I haven't seen a car pass in a while, but Well, that was safer than I was expecting. How you doing?
How you doing, young fella?
I'm all right. How about yourself? And here we go. Into Osceola I go. First road crossing. Check. This trail was built and is maintained by volunteers. Thank you, volunteers. On the trail again. Everybody loves when we're on the trail again. We're going fast on the trail again. Something, 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 trail again. We're really moving on the trail again. Ah, shit. Been recording this whole time. There's a road right there. I'll tell you what. Put a 17-story car garage right here. It's already a road in production right here. Walmart, Aldi, Publix, movie theater, shopping mall. I have made it to the road. So, I believe I'm already halfway there. Back on the trail. This would be a neat spot to camp. Not gonna, but it'd be neat. I've got a man-made shelter that I'm going to. I like my shelters like I like my artificial sweetener. Made by man. Made it to a pretty shady spot. Oh, and a boardwalk. Very cool. Ah. Hey, that's it? I'm already here. I made good time. Huh. Looks like someone drank all that. Box and contents left in loving memory of everyone I love. My dad, my sis, my love. Wait, they all died? Aww. Well, I don't need anything, so... Jenny was here too. Yesterday. I don't know if that's their jugs, but Jenny was here with 3 people. People were actually here recently. 315, 315, 315. I get to make a new page. Today is the 20th. 3/20/2026. Gabe RR on YouTube. That's me. So, you probably don't know. I've been here several times before. When I was younger in the Boy Scouts. And I don't know who keeps the logs, but our names are in the logs somewhere from a long time ago. But yeah, we used to like being in this little creek down there. We didn't like go in it, obviously, but we'd hang around, jump it, built a bridge once. And then I don't know if it's there anymore, but there is or was an outhouse. I don't know. Oh, wait. I do see it. It is still there. I'll go to it. We got here. A lot of the other kids wanted to, like, they all wanted to get their mats out and sleep on here. But I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to sleep on the wood with no shelter. Little raccoons touching our hair. And we had one kid knocked out immediately. But I set up a tent in the shelter. A pretty sizable tent too. And everyone was like, oh, you're making a tent, just come sleep out here. I'm like, nah, I'm making a tent. One person comes in. 2 persons comes in. 3, 4. Next thing you know, all of us are now in this tent. Except for the one kid who passed out already. So everyone left him. Everyone left him alone. And we were all in the tent. Yeah. That was funny. Remember, nobody touched this outhouse. It was full of cobwebs and spiders and stuff. It's a lot cleaner than I remember. I think what I'm going to do is set up my tent so I'm not eaten alive by mosquitoes in the creek. I'm going to set it up inside the shelter like I did as a kid. Solo person, shelter, in the shelter. I didn't stake it, like I didn't hammer it down to hurt the wood or anything. So I just put it in there by hand and then did the same thing on the back with these. So they shouldn't fall through in any way, even if they go like that, because they're hooked on anyways. Yeah, so I am good for the night. So this tent was from the BattleBox subscription box. So this is pretty much its first time coming outside. I don't know when we got it, but It's a single person camping setup, and it packs up very nicely. I threw all my sleeping stuff in there. I put my gear on one side of the tent, and I was comfortable. I think I'm going to start on dinner. So for dinner today, I have 90-second jasmine rice and some stuffing mix with some butter in it. Everyone knows, even if you could see in the water in Florida, no gators. I definitely would not advise drinking this unless it's been properly sanitized. But I'm not drinking it. I'm just boiling it. All right, so I have a propane can, and attached to it is the MSR Pocket Rocket. It's a rocket that you put in your pocket. And I'm going to start a flame and boil that water. Ta-da! Oh, I'm cooking with the Coleman Max. I think it's old. As long as dirty water can't seep through that plastic, I'm chilling. If it does, I gotta use that outhouse and call for an evac. So, alright. Dinner is in the works. Think I'm gonna be eating good tonight. I think so. I think so. I needed a good dinner. Look at that stuffing mix. I'm gonna throw the rice in there. It looks like sludge, but I'm gonna do the taste test. I can't complain. Just finished dinner. I'm gonna have some dessert. So I walked all the way to the outhouse looking for a bareback location. There wasn't any. I walked that way towards the bridge. Still no bareback location. Unfortunately, have my bear bag right there. I don't think I should be eating. But time to put all my stuff away. I have what I can only assume are citronella candles. They smell like it, keeping the mosquitoes out. There's not really much to do, obviously. I would start a fire, but I don't wanna. It's nice and peaceful. I wish I brought something to do, like a block of wood to carve into something. I don't know. It is some time. There's still light, but I'm just gonna lay here, see if I fall asleep. I'm gonna try to get up at 6:30 and hopefully have everything packed up and I'm ready to go before 7:30. That's the plan. Good night.